Yep, I got it working. And actually, besides the fact that I wasn't programming it right, it was the batteries. Because I tried programming it the correct way after I got some instructions, and it still wouldn't work. So I finally got some new batteries for it, and boom, it worked. But that's not really what the purpose of this video is about here. Well, actually, I'm going to show you a couple pickups before I even get to the purpose of this. Canyon Bomber for 2600. This comes from my good friend Atari Dude, aka Ivan. He was in Knoxville, and I told him to pick this up for me, and he did. So thank you. And I did a trade with him as well. Actually, who got the better end of the deal? It's debatable who got the better end of the deal. But I got Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo, and he got my Sega Genesis 6-button arcade stick. There's a long story on that. Me and him, well, let me turn this off so we can hear. Me and him were up in Knoxville in the bookstore, and I saw the arcade stick first. Yes, he does watch these videos, so I know he's going to be listening soon. I saw it first, but then he grabbed it first, and I threw a fit. I was not going to let that happen. I threw a fit until he gave it back to me, and he was so angry with me for the longest time. Not so angry that we weren't friends. It's just so angry that he never let me live it down. So he's been bugging me for the arcade stick ever since. I tried my best. I tried to find a replacement. I found a cheap replacement. It was the ASCIIware 6-button arcade stick for the Genesis. Was that good enough for him? No. He wanted the authentic one. So I traded it finally. After about a year, almost a whole year later, I finally traded him. And I have the ASCII one. So I don't have the arcade stick anymore. Now what's the purpose of this video is I'm going to sell this on eBay in a few minutes here. In a little while today. Not sure when I'm going to start it. Maybe in an hour or two. Maybe sooner. I found out this is an action replay for the Game Boy Advance. Sorry, I had a mental block there. And my question to all you, even though it's my decision in the long run, how should I sell it? Should I do it in a buy it now and try to get mega max money out of it, or should I try my luck and just auction for them and have some fun? I think this will go good either way I do it. I hate doing buy it nows because the fees are outrageous and it's not fun. But you do sometimes get more money. But on the other hand, sometimes you get more money when you do it in auction form. I've seen some auctions go for more than the buy it now. But then again, I've also got hosed a few times and the thing just didn't go at all. It's missing the action replay button right there. But I'm going to throw in some extras. I'm going to throw in a cable that'll hook it up to the PC. Not the original cable, but a cable. I'm going to throw in a copy of the installation CD for the PC software. I don't have the original software, but I downloaded and burned a copy. And I'm going to throw in a Game Boy Advance link cable and a Game Boy Advanced car thing, so you can plug it into your cigarette lighter. And because when I bought that Dogbone NES controller some years back, I think it was last year, or was it this year, earlier this year? Well, no, this is already a new year. Let's see, last year, or the year before that, I went to the flea market and got a box of electronics. She said, take the whole thing for $5. And I saw the Dogbone controller, not knowing what it was at the time, but I thought, Nintendo controller, there could be more stuff in there. So sight unseen, I gave her $5. The Dogbone controller was pretty much the only thing good in there, except for some other cables and wires and stuff. And plus it had the Game Boy Advance link and the car adapter, which I don't know if it works or not, so it's going to be untested. And I'm just rambling on, sorry. Actually, the cord that I'm throwing in for this to hook up to the PC is coming out of that box. It's not the exact one, but it works. So what do you guys think? You think I should have some fun and do it in auction form and see how high it goes? Or should I be greedy and try to buy it now at an outrageous price? It could sell either way. What do you guys think?